Hello guys, welcome back to Zol's Up 2. It is actually not Thursday, December 7th. No, it's actually Saturday, December 9th, 2023. Now, yes, I know, this is 2 days late. Let me just clarify, the update took a lot longer than I intentionally thought. On Thursday, December 7th, I went ahead and removed the Fair 2023. The only thing that technically still remains from that party is this because, hey, you know what? Let's just keep it for the entirety of Christmas. I mean, come on. It looks way too good. Obviously, the only thing that obviously got removed was obviously the sign saying, "Were you surprised to see the fair?" But you know what? This is way too cool to just, clean up immediately after. Let's just keep it for the entirety of the Christmas party, and then remove it after. I'm meaning all this snow and ice, obviously. Not this actual room itself. God, no, this took forever, 3 years ago. Oh, and just to clarify, you may see that Rose Crystal was on here, and she's right here. Just to clarify, she's not actually, in-game right now. I just showed her a few rooms, and I'm actually about to show you actually right now. But we also do have a catalog. By the way, all of December 8th, I did work on some early Christmas rooms. And then on December 9th, I worked on the catalog. I know. Why did this take 3 days, you're probably wondering? Well, I'll tell you why when we get down there. But before we jump into any of that, we have another 5 items to collect in the advent calendar. Now, if we did this on the day we were supposed to, there would have only been 3 items we were supposed to collect. The Garland shirt. You may recognize this from Legos Island, and that's because it's the same thing. But that's not all. December 6th, we got the red Garland shirt, which looks like this. Looks freaking awesome. Oh, and that's the other one too, by the way. Looks awesome. December 7th, we have the white Garland shirt. Look at that. It looks so freaking cool. December 8th, we have the gold Garland shirt, which looks like this. It looks really cool. And lastly, on December 9th, we have the blue Garland shirt. It looks so cool, man. Anyway, now that I got all of those out of the way, we can put the Elytra back on now. And I already do have a chest full of the advent calendar items, or at least the ones that I've made so far. So we will come back on, hold on a second. Okay, so December 14th right here, okay. December 14th in the next episode. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I am going to, actually, no, let's showcase the catalog first. I want to save the rooms for last. Alright guys, here we are on the close shop. We have the December 2023 catalog. Yes, I know, this came out 2 days late, but who cares? It's probably worth it because there's a lot of things you were probably not expecting in here. Clothing catalog, December 2023. Christmas theme, obviously. We have the holiday conductor outfit. That may or may not be a hint towards something later in the month. We have the red candy cane hat from Legos Island, the green candy cane hat from Legos Island, the blue candy cane hat from Legos Island, and the ice candy cane hat from Legos Island. All of those were a part of the advent calendar. If it wasn't already pretty freaking clear that all of those 4 items that I just mentioned, the candy cane hats, are all a part of the advent calendar. It was pretty clear. Now why I brought them over here? Why not? Anyway, we have the snowman costume, the elf outfit, and the train station background. Like I said, this alongside this may or may not hint or something later in the month. Because, oh boy, we got something interesting. Anyway, the next catalog will release, hopefully on the right day, that being Thursday, January 4th, 2023. Sorry, 2024. Dear God, I'm too used to saying 2023. Yeah, January 4th, 2024. That's much better. Now, we do got some rooms to showcase, so let me make my way over to them. And I'm actually going to show you them in the order that I made them. This was made on December 8th. All rooms, except for the last one, were made on December 8th. Whoa, I forgot to actually showcase out here. This is my house. It should not be a shock at all that it's decorated all in blue. I mean, come on. It makes way too much sense. But it also looks very pretty at the same time. It really does. It really looks very pretty. Of course, I'm trying to change it up every year so I don't look like the same thing every year. The only thing I did not get to, and yes, I did have to face this stair this way instead of this way on purpose because of the garland. But, oh! Looks like there's something still here from Halloween, apparently. Although, actually, I probably would have changed it for Christmas, so... Regardless, that's probably not going to be there long, this fence. At least in that color. But just to actually clarify, up here is not updated, but I hope to get to it eventually. Alright. Oh, I forgot to put a painting here, but I'll deal with that later. Anyway, here is my house on the inside, all decorated for Christmas 2023. With the actual event coming out on the 21st. I know, quite late. This won't be a thing next year, I promise. I don't know, we just had the fair. Why not take some time off before we actually do Christmas? Because, boy, I don't think we're going to beat last year's. But you never know, man. They just get wilder every year. Like, last year's honestly had to be the best Christmas event of all time in this lab. I'm not even kidding. Hands down, that's probably the best one we've done. Alongside 2022. Sorry. 2021. My mistake. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be beating 2021 or 2022 at all in 2023. I think I can clarify myself right now. We are not going to. But you never know. Anyway, that's it for this room. So we're actually going to move on to Rose Crystal's house. Now, unlike my house, there's not much here, so we're actually not going to be here long. But she did like this. I did show her all these rooms. And yeah, she really did like these. Also, we get actual light in this house. Did you ever know that there was no lights in this house outside of these windows? Up here, which up here is not updated. Down here is already good enough. And I think this is how it's going to stay for the whole entire event. Alright, next up, we have the ore room and giant window room. As you can see, this is pretty cool. Just to clarify, everything I've been showing you, at least in terms of these rooms, were made on December 8th. The only thing that happened on December 7th was the removal of the fair. And then the catalog, like I said, was on December 9th. But anyway, this is how it looks. It looks very pretty. I'm honestly surprised it came out this well. Like, I didn't have a vision for how I wanted this room to look, but no, I just made it out of just sheer creativity. And I think it shows. Even in here proves that. And yeah, what do you guys think? It honestly looks way cooler than I intentionally thought it was gonna be. And that's awesome. So, anyway, yeah, that really is it for, this room, if I'm being quite honest. And, fun fact, we are still not done. We still have 2 more rooms. Let me make my way up to those right now. While here may not be updated, it will be next time. Just to clarify, down here is updated, which is awesome. That's pretty freaking awesome. I couldn't do the sign here because this sign is here. I would have done this like glowstone, but the sign's here. I know, I could have redone it, but this sign's been here for so long that, hey, why ruin it? Are those things still going up there? Oh, it's because we're literally right next to the haunted mine. I can understand why. Like, we're literally right next to the haunted mine. We're like right next to it, actually. So I can understand why those are going off. Anyway, it's very similar to the giant window room and aura room, just the difference being glowstone instead of sea lanterns. Yeah, overall, this looks amazing, if I'm being quite honest with all of you. This just looks amazing. I'm just very glad of how a lot of these rooms turned out. And that's not even all. We actually still got 1 more room. Scratch that. We actually have 2 more. I completely forgot I updated Empro's house just earlier. Yep, looks like this. And then we got 1 more room inside the lab. I should have probably done that first, but oh well. Anyway, this is how Empro's house looks. It looks amazing. You know, he should really come on to this world, honestly, more often. And this is the inside. It may not look as cool as the previous year, but, hey, I don't think we're ever going to be able to top off some of the designs we did the year prior. I even looked at last year's footage. My God, I went insane. And that's why this year I'm going to hopefully not go as absolutely insane, because it takes forever to clean up. That's the one problem I have with going insane with these Christmas events. It takes forever to remove. That's not a joke. It actually takes a very long time to remove these Christmas events. Like, last year's took forever, man. I completely forgot. Although I did start a night ahead of time, so I can understand. Okay, I guess I have these purple, I guess, for some reason. Although, I think Empress would have liked it. I mean, actually, genuinely speaking, the wall in his room is actually purple. So, actually, you know what? That actually makes a lot of sense. Anyway, that actually wraps up Enpro's house. It just looks so freaking cool, even on the inside. Anyway, alright, so we only got one room left, and then we are done with this entire video. Like, I'm not even kidding. So, let me make my way down there right now. Oh, and here's the map of all the updated rooms that I just showed you. Looks nice, right? Alright, guys, the last room is, well, the Classic HQ. Now, I checked last year's footage. I don't know if we actually decorated this. I checked multiple videos, and I don't even remember if we decorated it or not. I don't think we did. Although, I'm probably going to be proven wrong. I checked so many times in last year's footage. Literally, I checked everywhere in these videos, like these few videos during last year's Christmas party. I don't think we decorated it. I definitely know we did the actual HQ, the modern one. But, oh well. Anyway, if I didn't do it last year, then it's back this year. Anyway, this is how it looks. It looks pretty as heck. And this is the last room I did before recording this video, ironically. So, that's freaking awesome. Anyway, speaking of which, that is the end of this episode of Zola's Lab 2. Look out for the next one on Thursday, December 14th. I'll see you then.